just something I'm just thinking about. You know, um, like this like journey that I've been on, since 2016. Um, I really gotten to know myself like a whole lot better, and I, I pretty much had to like start from scratch and learn myself and learn to love the things that I perceived as flaws in me. And at this point, I'm deeply, deeply in love with who I am and who I became. I have this really, really, really big heart, and for some reason, I've yet to crack exactly the cause behind it. But I have this big heart, but I mask it with like a tough persona, and I care so much about the world and just people being treated with respect, and people that just trying to live life. I just want every single person happy, and this is the world full of love and peace, and today I was talking to a friend, and she noticed how passionately I speak about things, and I'm definitely gonna attribute that to me being a Gemini, because I fully believe everything that I say, and I definitely believe I'm right. Um, but I also know that I'm a flawed individual, and I more than likely I'm gonna always be. Um, but I'm really just trying to be better, mainly for myself, so I can be of some type of service to the next person. But all I really care about really at this point in my life is just being a good person, to myself. I've treated myself, pretty bad, and yeah, I'm just trying to be a better person, for myself. I feel like I deserve it. Like I hid this person inside of me, for so long that was, screaming to get out. Kind of how Georgina was in Get Out. I felt like, I had ideas, I had beliefs, I had, things that I wanted to say, but I suppressed that. I wasn't being true to myself about about many things, and it's still things, there's a lot of layers to me, and you know, and I'm just thankful and happy that I got to meet this person, me. I got to meet me, and honestly, I feel like I'm a badass. I'm funny. I'm smart. I'm caring, and all that dope shit. Um, but one of the craziest things that I do, I get like such a thrill out of just like fucking with people. Um, just you know, always doing some type of prank. Just always, just seeing how far I can go. Because I don't know, it's just fun. Like I said, I'll probably contribute that to being a Gemini. Like one of the things that I love doing is being that like you watch cartoons and TV, and they have like the person's trying to make a decision. They have like this angel on this shoulder, and they have the devil, on this shoulder. So it's like this person like, no, you shouldn't do that because blah blah blah. Yet the devil's like, yeah, do it. Kind of like the hormone monster from Big Mouth. And I like being the devil on the shoulder, you know. And it's not because I'm like, what, I'm trying to ruin this person's life, A person comes to me, or they might just say something randomly, and I'm just like, yeah, yes, you should drive high. Yes, you should go buy a pound of weed and drive recklessly. Yes, do that, you know. It could be something so simple like that. I'm like, yes, you should do all of that. You should speed too. And to even something as simple as, I was at the fair earlier, and my friend was like, should I get a fry? Should I get fries or should I get a burger? I'm not getting both. I'm like, YOLO, bitch, get both. Who the hell wants fries without a burger? Doesn't make sense. Yeah. And you know what? I try to mask it as like, you know what? We're here for a good time, not a long time. And it's hilarious, but then I have to, take a step back. For the most part, they'll call me on my bullshit, like, you know what, I'm not listening to you. You're giving me horrible advice. But then it's like, some people that I guess probably puts my tone, I might come off like I'm serious. And some people actually do, and then I'm just like, oh shit, now I gotta help you out of this situation. I can't believe you allowed me to fucking manipulate you to do this shit. But for the most part, my closest friends, I'm 28, and I know my closest friends for like around 15 years, and they know me. They know when I'm full of shit. About 95% of the time, they know like I'm just talking shit because that's just what I do. But every now and then somebody slips. They might have a moment of vulnerability that I seize on, and they'll do it. But you know, even if when I'm not playing and they might genuinely need help, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna give them some sound advice. I'm gonna try to help them through it. Like if I can't actually do something to change, like physically change that whatever situation, I'm gonna do whatever I can to lessen that stress in your life. Because I deeply, deeply want nothing but the best for anybody in my life, except, it's a, I won't even say that there's people that I dislike that I don't want the best for. Because honestly, once I dislike you, you never existed, you just, not found. You know, but it's just so funny that I can really get people to, I convince them, I could be so full of shit, and I know I'm full of shit, but I don't let on that I'm actually full of shit. They'll be right there following up behind me, and I'm just like, you seriously, you doing that? But that's that Gemini charm and charisma. But I really just get out a kick out of fucking with people. The reason why is because I I look at life, every day you wake up, and from the time you get out of your bed, that morning, after whatever your sleeping situation is, from the time you get out of that bed to the time you get back in that bed, I feel like you're on stage. And that's what life is, just a big ass stage. And every interaction that you have with a person, whether it's just a stranger, your neighbor, your mama, your best friend, your whoever, it's your duty to put on a show, to keep them smiling, to educate them, to entertain them, and uplift them. And, I just feel like, life is just a performance act, and you have to do that every day. So, every day, I look for ways to make someone smile, to help them, you know, even if, they smile and laugh for like only 20 seconds, I want to I feel better about myself if I, I did something to make them happy, make them smile, make them more confident in who they are, make them, you know, just make them uplift them, be, just some type of positivity in their life. Because you don't really know what a person is going through, you know. But I think, it took a long time to get to this stage. But the main thing that helped me to get to that stage of, realizing that I have this duty to, heal the world one person at a time is I came to terms with, finally accepting that death is inevitable. Um and another thing is I rejected the idea of what, heaven is, and came up with my own idea of what heaven is. And once I did that, this burden, this this whatever that society puts on us to care about, whatever, something that's so irrelevant at the end of the day. I let go of so many fucks, so many. And I just live for happiness and peace, because the next hour could bring you sadness, it could bring you grief, it could bring you pain, or you could, for whatever reason, you could just be gone. And it's like, might as well fucking enjoy it. Find happiness, but use this time here to help the next person. Because, the person that you help, they're gonna take that positivity that you gave them, that light, that hope, that smile, and it's gonna transfer to another person, and to the next person, and to the next person, and to the next person. So I feel like, that's our purpose. You know? But yeah, yeah, I just want people to be happy. But most of all, I want to be happy for me, because I deserve it. And everybody deserves happiness, but nobody deserves more happiness than yourself. If you're doing something, if you're involved with something that's making you happy, stop it. Immediately, you have to stop and ask yourself, whatever it is that you're doing that's making you unhappy, you have to sit back and really assess and take some accountability. You have to really ask yourself, am I happy? Does this thing really make me that happy? And if it doesn't, let it go. You know, life is life, happiness, and peace. It's not promised every single minute to minute. And it's just, why not live it happy? That's all I gotta say.